Hey everybody, welcome back to Doing It Dunlap Style. Today we're gonna pull this carburetor off, try to clean it up, see how bad it is. It may not be bad at all, I don't know, but should be a pretty simple job. Just gotta take this air box off, pull that off. I'm gonna take the gas tank off, check it out too, and there's just a clamp right there, and then of course I got choke cable and throttle cable and fuel line. Anyway, let's get to it. All right, so far, I pulled the gas tank off. Of course, I drained the gas out of the gas tank first. Pulled the gas tank off. I've taken the breather off. I'm gonna clean this air box out, but noticed I covered this in like the first video, I think, but this air box tube, whatever, intake tube, it's ripped right there, almost ripped completely off. I've got another one of those. It's not new, it's used, but it's in better shape, but I'll replace that. Ooh. Interesting. All right, so we got a couple screws here. They're just Phillips head. Got the choke cable, the throttle cable, and this clamp here, and that should be it. We should be able to get the carburetor out after that. All right, let me see. Hopefully I got this where y'all can see it, but the carburetor was down in there like that. I already pulled the choke cable out. It went in right there. It goes in there. You have to disconnect the throttle cable, and to do that you have to get this cable off of this arm right here, and to do that you got to pull it back like that, kind of work it out just like that. Yeah. Then to get the cable actually out, you see the cable goes in there, you just push it through, and then the cable will slide out between the notch there. Alright, so I seem to have lost audio on this section here. As you can see, I got the carburetor in my hand. Took the top cover off. Wanted to check out that diaphragm, see what all's in there. Of course, there's a spring that goes in there, and then the diaphragm is attached to the slide and needle. There's a needle there. You always want to look at your diaphragm, make sure it's still pliable. There's no cracks, tears, or holes in the diaphragm. There I'm pushing I call it a needle. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but they're the pieces to that. Like I said, here I am checking the diaphragm, making sure it's still pliable, it's not hard. Looking for tears, holes, anything like that, looking for any damage at all. Here, I'm just looking at the carburetor, checking out, seeing how dirty it is. I've never messed with one of these carburetors. There's a jet right there. There, I pulled one of the jets out. Is that the pilot jet? Anyway, you can see, looking through the center of it, it looks to be clear. Didn't look like there was anything clogging it at all. Nah, that was the jet that I pulled out from right up there in the top right corner. If you know what jet that is, leave a comment and let me know. I'm basically learning on all this stuff that you're seeing me do. It's basically all brand new to me. I used to work on cars a long time ago, several years ago, and so that's where my background is.
and it's nothing. That's not anything that I've done in the recent years other than just minor stuff. I don't know what that centerpiece is called. Basically, I'm just showing you that it's part of the carburetor and it comes out. It may be the guide for the slide. I believe that's the main jet. And I don't think I can't remember. It may have been clogged up some. I don't really know. No, it looks pretty clear, but if I remember right, some of those holes on the side, I think some of those may have been clogged up a little bit. Right here, this is your idle adjustment screw. That's what you use to turn your idle speed up and down. You either twist it in or twist it out to set your idle where you want it. Okay, here, I'm just looking over the carburetor. It's just looking for anything I can see that's out of place or not right.
I got the carburetor all cleaned up. The floats were fine. I held them underwater to see if there was any leaks. Air bubbles would have been coming out if there were. I didn't really suspect there to be any problem with the float, but then again, I have limited knowledge. So, but this is what the carburetor looks like. Earlier in the video, I showed you the bowl inside of the carburetor bowl. That's what it looks like now. Cleaned all the jets out, so hopefully this thing should be ready to go. I'll get this bowl back on here and then we'll look. All right, it's probably been a week and a half or 2 weeks. I had to wait for a battery to get here, but I got the carburetor clean, all put back together, and then I got the battery put in, installed. I'm gonna see if it'll run for us. See how it runs. Well, that thing fired right off. Definitely running better than it was before cleaning the carburetor. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video here. Thank y'all for watching. Appreciate it. And until next time, y'all be good, be safe.